Recently, it's been brought to my attention that I've gone off brand a little bit. There's not been any longer voice recorded videos in a while, and there's not been any vampires or undead on my page for a while. And this is saddening to some people. So today I'm righting that wrong. I'm going to be starting my reviews again with this one, and it is going to be of vampires. So, two birds, one stone, and the beginning of a new kind of video that I tried before but got really lazy with because that's the nature of the beast. Right. So the minis I'm going to be showing you are Cursed Bats from Cast and Play. It is from the Midnight Curse set of miniatures, so the vampires, necromancers, and undead, right down my alley. So these are 3D printed STL miniatures. A bit new to me. I've only just really started moving into that realm, so this was a bit of a jump, but it was a good experience. So I'm going to be taking you through the miniatures. I have all three variants because I couldn't just decide on one. I'll go through the process of putting them together, the ease of that, the quality of the materials, and then I'll go through where I got them and how you can get them. So this isn't going to be too long, and it's also going to be quite positive because I'll be quite honest, they were great. This is an amazing experience, which is nice to be able to come and bring some positivity. So let's get on to the miniatures. Before I go over the individual details of these, I want to kind of go over the unifying factors. So these are all resin miniatures. They were printed for me by the Modelorian, and they've done an amazing job. I know this is the first time I've ever printed these minis, but you wouldn't know it. There's no fragility, there's no air bubbles, there's no issues. The tiny little details like the fangs, the ear tips, and the tattered wings are all crisp and clean. I couldn't ask for a bad print. So apart from that, they all come in two pieces, an identical base, which is incredibly detailed and is going to be amazing when painted up and detailed differently. And then the vampires themselves, which are all single pieces, which amazed me. I mean, I'm quite new to the STL 3D printing business side of things. I've mainly multi-kits, multi-plastic kits for me. And I was astounded to find these incredibly detailed minis are all just a single piece. Something else that I found quite interesting was this was the first time I had to ever clean up the scaffolding structure from a print. I'd never done it before, and I looked at these at first and was a little bit intimidated. But rest assured, it was easy, it was fine, it was simple. There's no issue, no marring at all. I mean, one of them was even on the fangs, and it's not. You wouldn't know. It's not left any marks. So going forward, I wouldn't at all be worried about having to deal with that. Been a really good experience, really positive experience of dealing with this side of the hobby, which is great, really. I mean, it can be quite intimidating to jump into something new, especially when you're set in your ways. But no, this has been a really good experience with these miniatures. So on to the minis. There are three variations of these guys. I think this is the one that always kind of jumps out, literally, because he's jumping out. Big spread wings, lots of nice scar detail. This is the one that you can have some real fun on the wingspan. Really stand out. Just love the holes in the kind of tattered wings, the fur, all the scars. Something about those faces, I really like the bat-like faces. Great definition on the fangs and the claws. And the musculature as well. Some real good fun on that, really upping the highlights if you wanted. And then you've got probably my favourite. Kind of low to the ground, really hunkered in, like about to pounce. Real nice silhouette. Tail whipped round. More of those tattered wings. Really like the ripple effect on the kind of the back of the wings. So all nice and scarred up, really feral. I mean, fearsome. A lion-like mane on this guy. Really good. The last one's kind of either dancing or skulking. I think he's skulking. Kind of sneaking around. About to take off. Some real nice dynamic movement going on there. More of the nice detailing on the tattered wing. So all the detailing is quite uniform, you know, but nothing that makes you think, they don't match. They've all got similar details, similar kind of origins, but each have their own nice distinct look. So these are definitely going really nicely with all the new vampire stuff that's going to be coming out from Games Workshop recently. Well, recently and lately, it seems to be on the horizon. But these guys, top quality. I mean, there's no flimsiness in the wings at all. And I think that's great. More close-ups on these bad bat boys. Fearsome. So as you can probably tell, I really like these miniatures. Really like them. They're great. They're fantastic. And I can't wait to paint them up. Really can't. They'll probably jump the queue. Sorry. Everything else. So I had these printed by the Modelorian. You can find them on Etsy and on Instagram. I will naturally link the store and the person behind it in the comments, so you can go and find them. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for anything more. These fantastic. I'll post up some pictures, some detailed pictures later in the week, and then when I get around to painting them, then you'll see them painted as well. So I hope you've at least moderately enjoyed listening to me speak or seeing some great miniatures. All right, thank you.